Welcome, people of YouTube. Guy Gesh here again today. Stop caring what people think. Now, I've been wanting to make this video for a long time. It's very important to me. And do listen in, do tune in, do try it. Let's go. We get taught to care what people think from a very young age. You know, you don't want to upset your friends. You don't want them thinking that you're nasty. You don't want them thinking that you're a bit over the top or too energetic. You don't want them thinking this. You don't wonder what their parents think. Everybody's concerned what other people are thinking about them. It's a very important thing to some people, and they get caught in it. Why is this a bad thing? Because it's improper. It's not true. It's not a true way of living. It's not you. You're living through an identity of what others think of you. So you're constantly shaping, you're constantly moulding and changing your opinion to fit in with the environment that you're surrounded by. So you've got people who get with a bunch of friends and they act differently. They have to be the clown, they have to be the joker, you know, or they have to be the wise one. Or, you know, they get with family members and they have to change even down to how they speak or how they talk or how they act, how they present themselves. It's constantly changing and chopping and moulding yourselves into how people perceive you and how the outside takes you in. And it's not true. It's not proper. It's not real. It's not real stuff. It can be tiring. It tires you out. You're leaving the house feeling like you can't be you. You get to work and you've got to be a certain type of person or the certain version of yourself. It's not like the person you sat in the bedroom with your family or sat downstairs with your family or sat in the bedroom with your partner with, you know, your beer belly out, your PJs on and your slippers, sat there relaxing, is different to the person of when you get to work and presentable and all prim and proper. Versions of ourselves that we alter to care about what people think and what people perceive as us. So it's unsustainable. You can't sustain that. Over years, over months, over weeks, over days, it will get tiring. It takes its toll on you. It's constantly on your back of your mind. It can lead to depression and anxiety because you feel like you can't be you. Just raw you, who you are. You can't be that because they might think this, they might think that. They might laugh at me, they might think nasty things about me, they might think horrible things about me, what else? So, what is sustainable? What is sustainable and will carry on? Your authenticity. That is the only thing that's sustainable because you gain that, you notice it, you be it, you are it. You can't escape from authenticity because it is the true, real and proper you. So be you and be proud, loud and proud of who you are, because people who think negative about you or think critical about you, who say things that you don't like, when you are being authentic, when you are being you, they don't have to stay around. Not everybody's going to like you the way you are. Not everybody's going to like the things that you do. But find people who do like you, who do support who you are, who do support your authenticity, who are happy the way you are. Don't go surrounded by people who you think you should impress or you think you should be cool around or be nice around, or you really value their opinion, because that opinion constantly fluctuates. It changes direction like the wind. You cannot keep up with that. Trying to be a people pleaser will never ever get you far in life. Being you and being authentic to yourself and what you stand up for and what your opinions are, that will take you to the highest peaks. So stopping caring is the gateway to self-acceptance, and that's what I've just been hitting on. Self-acceptance. If you're constantly caring what other people think, you will never be able to accept yourself because you're constantly looking about what they've said, what they've done, how they act. You know, it never accepts you. Once you accept yourself, I don't care what people think. You know, I do not care what people think of me anymore, because I'm happy the way I am and I'm loud and proud about it. I don't need to impress anyone anymore because Nobody's opinions matter. And I'm sorry for the parents watching this, but you shouldn't care what your friends think about you, what your parents think about you, what your family think about you. You shouldn't care about what anybody thinks about you, because you as a person should be accepted within them groups. Your friends should accept you the way they are. Your family should accept you the way they are. Your parents should accept you the way you are. And if they don't, then that's their problem. It's not yours. It's not yours to change. It's not yours to deal with. It's up to them. They've got to try and find a way of accepting you. And that's on them. Don't make everybody else's problem your problem. That's a disaster. So, confidence will grow. Confidence will grow. And you will get to a stage where you can be who you are. You can be happy with all your flaws, all your bad traits, or your good things, or your bad things. You'll be happy with it. Nobody can touch you. You're untouchable, because nobody's opinion can shape you. Nobody's opinion can knock you, because you know what's standing up for what's right. And you know people around you, if they don't like you and don't want to be around you, they will drift away. So my next point, fake and false relationships will deteriorate. You will lose people who you thought were friends, but they won't know the new you. They won't know the proper you, because you've shown and put on this mask every time you meet them. So be authentic. Them friends may have to go. But this brings me to my next point. You will attract more authentic people. People who want to be themselves, who want to be more authentic and more proper and, you know, more accepting, will be drawn to you, because they'll feel like they can be themselves around you, because you've accepted yourself. You're pretty easygoing and non-judgmental towards them people. So you'll be more humbling and more, friendly, more confident, more nice to be around, more pleasurable, because you're not having to put on a facade or an act. Happier, freer, content. You'll be a lot happier, a lot freer. You haven't got this entrapment in your mind of how you have to be, or what you have to say, or what opinion you have to hold. It's gone. You can have whatever opinion you want, no matter if people disagree with you or agree with it. It doesn't matter to you, because you don't care what people think. Clarity, clear mind. You haven't got this in your head. You've got a clear mind. You've got a clear opinion, clear goals, clear mindset. Doesn't matter if people say, you know what, you're not going to be a professional dancer. You're not going to be a professional rapper, music artist, dancer, whatever, sportsman, football, or whatever that list is. Don't matter what they say, because you don't care anymore. After this video, you do not care what people think. The only person you're trying to care about what people think and get to terms with is yourself, and the opinion of yourself. That is the most important opinion, because that's the one that you can change. You can't change everyone else's. You can only change your own, and that's where personal development and personal growth happens. So, loving and accepting of other people, because you've accepted yourself, because you've accepted who you are, you can accept other people how they are and how they come across to you. And that's back to my previous point of people will come to you, because, you know, you're accepting. You've accepted yourself. I'm happy the way I am. I'm not bothered what people think or what society expects of me. So people will come up to you and say, do you know what, I want a piece of that. I like how that guy is. I like how he runs himself, because it inspires me to be myself, and it makes me feel like I can be comfortable in my skin and be loud and proud about who I am. And then my last point. You will be grateful for doing this, and believe me, you will. You will go away from this video today. You will try and practice some of this, or at least dissolving these barriers that we have built up, and just try not to care about what people think of you, because we run our lives around this constantly. We should get a new car because it makes us look, I don't know, that we're wealthier. Let's get a new car. Not because of the car, because Sandra down the road's got a new one, so we need to get our new one, because they might think that we're cheapskates or that we ain't got enough money. You know, these things are common. These are very common. I'm going to wear a certain brand of clothing, because if I go out in no brand clothing, people will think that I'm a loser, or I'm not cool, or I'm not very stylish. We're constantly shaping ourselves to the outside world without going internally and shaping ourselves from inside out. And when you start from the core and work out, life will be amazing. You don't need anybody's opinion to be who you are. You don't need anybody's opinion to be happy, because true happiness starts with us. So go away from this video and stop caring what people think. If you're interested in this channel, if you follow my videos, if you resonate with what I'm talking about, if you can relate to what I'm saying, go away from this video and please stop caring what anybody thinks about you. Peace and love to anybody watching this. Take it easy.